What's up, YouTube? This is your big brother, King Jabez, back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram at The King Jabez, as well as book a one-on-one consultation for those who want to talk to me on a personal one-on-one level. Let's do some work. Today's video, I believe I gave it the title, Chosen Ones Must Accept the Transfer of Wealth. So I'm going to take some time today. I want you to get a notepad if you have one. Be prepared for this. I'm going to give you, at least 4 to 5 direct points, ways you can do this. So it'll be some work on your part. So it won't be something that'll happen because you're lucky. The blessing comes after the work, right? We work while we wait. And so in this video, I'll give you some real principles on how this can happen, what to look forward to, and do something I always do, which is to give context to your pain, but also hope for your future. So when you think about money, money is symbolic of power, right? Opportunity. And this is something that we all look forward to. Open doors. I speak on that a lot on this platform. Breakthrough are words I've used. Opportunity. Here's another one that really is what it's all about. And this is actually of interest to you all who follow me because it is one of the many attributes of the Most High himself, and that is freedom. We don't want resources, money, just for clout, just so I can impress you with where I live and how I dress. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. If you want to buy nice things, I'm not against that. If you want to be, iced out and have on 6 chains and, drive whatever car, I have no problem with that. If you got the money, that is your business. So no shade here with that. But what I am saying is the main goal with that, that's just kind of like to me, when you have that, that's like the accessories. Those are just the accessories, things you do because you can. I get that. That's cool. I don't mind that as long as we don't worship that. But the real purpose of it is opportunity. Being in a position to give to those who have a need. Being able to take care of your family and provide for them the best possible path they can have or opportunity towards having a successful life. And that's one of the benefits of this transfer of wealth. So when you get this, it's for a reason. Money is power. We all know that. And this will help to increase your confidence. This will help you when you are, if you want to travel. Let's just talk. Let's be real here. You can eat the food that you want to eat. Let's just be realistic. We're not going to sit here and we're not going to try to spiritualize the obvious. If you have the resources, you can live where you want to live. You can eat what you want to eat. You have the opportunity to get in a plane, to travel, to go to different cities, to take your family on vacation, once your kids are old enough, they're able to go to school. So there are so many ways you can protect yourself, such as having an accountant, having a lawyer, et cetera, right, when you have the resources. But I will say with that, that gives you a certain level of confidence. So one of the things we can do first before the wealth gets here is to prepare ourselves for that. And I believe one of the ways we prepare ourselves is the physical. People go off what they see. And so having on nice clothes, your skincare, there are a number of things you can do to improve your physical appearance. And this is why I'm excited to announce today's sponsor, Teach Handley. Teach Handley simplifies and makes the process of skincare both affordable as well as accessible. They give you a step-by-step process. You'll receive this card in the mail which tells you when to use it in the morning and at night. I personally have been using their products now for, it's crazy, I know this, 333 days today. You know me, I believe in angel numbers, numerology. 333 is very significant. So for 333 days, I have been using their products and it has transformed my skincare. As you can see, my face is very clear. I use it every day, no cap. So I use this wash. This is going to come in the mail. You're going to have an AM as well as PM moisturizer. Like I say, this card will break down step by step how to use all of that, as well as a face scrub. So I recommend getting their level 1 kit. I've been using this right here for 333 days, almost a year. And so I've seen firsthand how it has increased my confidence, to be honest. I've seen people comment, man, you got very clear skin. I notice people smile a lot more. This is a part of obtaining that wealth I talked about, right? Part of that is your image, your outward appearance. So I do recommend that you men click that link, take full advantage of this opportunity and do something to improve your confidence, which will help you in business, which essentially will lead to more wealth accumulation. And because Teach is sponsoring this video, they're offering you an amazing deal. Just click the first link in the description to get 40% off your first skincare system and a free gift. Plus, as a member, you'll also get 20% off for life. So take advantage of this opportunity, get that skincare on point. Thank you, T. Shanley, for sponsoring today's video. We talk about this transfer wealth. Here is a solid thought that is in my mind right now. The children of this world are often wiser than the children of light. So I say that to say this. We, as the chosen men and women, must refuse generational poverty. Okay? Let me say that again. We, as the chosen men and women, must, first step, refuse generational poverty. So to receive this transfer of wealth, it starts with a mindset. This is why the book Think and Grow Rich is so popular. It starts in the way you think. I just recently finished a book, I think a few days ago, The Secret, which talks about how to manifest your thoughts and how your thoughts become your reality. Think of it this way. You know, Big Bro been researching. I'm ready for you for today. Come on in, tap in. Did you know, I didn't know this, but did you know if you put the word sword, S in front of the word word, it becomes a sword. So words are powerful. In fact, words carry the power of life and to be unalive for the purpose of YouTube, right? This is very powerful. And so what you speak, your thoughts, your ideas, this is why I have recommended and preached for 4 years now to keep a journal, whether it be in a book like that, whether it be on your cell phone or your laptop, whatever you choose to use as your way of accumulating that knowledge. All of your thoughts that you document eventually become the realities you make with your life, right? They become reality. The vision becomes reality, and you make decisions based off that. You can develop a plan. You can develop something you want to do over the next 90 days. It begins in the mind. So once we start with that, of course, outward appearance, the way you look, the way you carry yourself, being able to give a pitch of what you do very briefly. They call it an elevator pitch, where you take essentially 60 to 90 seconds to break down, hey, this is what I do, and be able to win people over. That's all a part of it. Now, in terms of what I promised I would give you, I'm going to give you that now. I promise you I would give you about 4 or 5 ways that this will happen. So one, and this is not in order of importance, I'm just speaking from the hip, you will receive the transfer of wealth through a generous contribution. When you are on your business in any lane, music, art, teaching, education, finance, lawyers, doctors, entrepreneurs, speakers, models, athletes, I hope I'm not leaving anybody out, hairdressers, barbers, tattoo artists, whoever you are, when you are on your business, people with money will see that and won't get behind it. I'll give you an example of that. My cousin has been doing personal training for about 20, 30 years, and he's on his business with that. He, maybe 2-3 years ago, was able to secure a very, I wouldn't say high profile, but very solid celebrity endorsement. And that helped to boost his business. When people start seeing him working out with this guy and his friends, that added more wealth to what he was doing. But that would have never happened had my cousin not been getting down. I know Cuzzo. Cuzzo been working out since we were boys, 14, 15. So he's been doing this. So this is his lane, right? So when you are on your business, what will happen is that you will meet the right person, and they will be willing to give you a generous contribution, not because they feel sorry for you, because you have put in the work. That's one. Number 2, a social entrepreneur. Social entrepreneur is someone who looks at the world around them. You see a problem and you provide a concrete solution. And sometimes that's providing a solution that people don't know that they need. A good example of that would be what ride sharing, Uber, Lyft. This was somebody who looked at the world and said, people are often looking for ways to get to work. And so he developed a opportunity to do that through Uber, through Lyft. That's one idea. You get the point. It could be something as serious, simple as that, or something as serious as problems people have in this world, crises, a community that has issues. When you look at the world around you and you see a problem that really bothers you, and you have some solutions that you can provide, that will lead to a door that leads towards wealth. And so providing solutions to real current problems, nothing that's just made up, but what's happening in the world right now, when you can do that, that will most certainly bring some wealth your way. Number 3, This can happen through hard work. Now, I know it's possible to work hard and still not accumulate wealth. I've done it before, so I understand that before you even give that comment. So if you decide to leave that comment, just know that I understand personally how it is possible to work for 8, 10, 12 hours a day and still not be blessed in the area of finances. So we understand that. However, it's not who you work hard for. It's not necessarily working hard, but who you work hard for. So making a decision, I would say, to work hard for yourself. This can be one way that can lead to a transfer of wealth. If you look at your job and what the pay scale is there, it's clear that it's only so far up the ladder you can go. Right? That's common sense. That was something I looked at myself in my own life about 5 years ago. I saw where I was working. I saw the top position, and that top position was not something that I wanted. Okay. So I made the decision to go into entrepreneurship, and that will be a process that takes time. But I do believe that if that's one of your goals and desires, that over time you can grow in this area, meet people, network, travel, and all this can be helpful in your process of accumulating wealth. A good example of that from the Hebrew Scriptures Testament would be with Jacob. The patriarch Jacob worked for his uncle Laban for 20 years, 7 years for one daughter, 7 for the others, 14 years, an additional 6 years to get more wealth and skills. And after 20 years, he made the decision to make a big move, into work for himself. And it was during this time that he became wealthy. So we're not here to suggest that this will happen overnight, or I'm not here telling you to leave your job either, by the way. Okay, so you may need to work that job for 4 years, 5 years, 1 year. Everyone's path is different. So I'm not telling you what to do. That's a decision that you have to make in your own life. But what I am saying, if this is a desire you have, this is one path we can take based on looking at the ancients and how they're successful this way. I will say, number 4, this is when your skill is blessed supernaturally by the Most High. When you have a skill or talent or ability that you have developed, cultivated over time, using your time, talent, treasures, having the conviction, character, and compassion that is necessary to be successful working with people, doing everything possible to go forward. Your skill will be blessed by the Most High supernaturally. And this is when you have a supernatural transfer of wealth that can't be really explained, but it is experienced. And so I think that looking at these 4 points will give you some perspective at least. Give you something to look forward to. Now, I'm not here to promise that this will happen overnight. As we've seen, all of this will take time. It's been studied and researched and documented, and when you're in business for yourself, it may take you 4 to 5 years before you see the success that you want. So I'm not here suggesting that any of this is overnight. And quite frankly, that's one of the problems I have with social media, with the internet, even YouTube, is that sometimes people get this idea that from watching a video or whatever, that something will happen overnight. And so I really want to caution this generation against that. I want to caution this generation against this fear that so many of you have. Let me just say this at the end. This fear you have. Let me talk to you now. I gave him a point, so I'm going to talk to you now. Of process. Stop fearing process. Stop being afraid to go through a struggle. I know you don't like that. Stop ducking a hard time. I know you don't like that. Hard times make strong men. Hard times make strong women. So some of you, you want it now. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, gang. What you want is going to take you some time to become the musician that you want to be. It's going to take some time. Athletes, Steph Curry didn't become Steph Curry overnight. It took him some years in league, some injuries, some practice, some games not going his way. Come on. It takes time to reach the level of success that you want. And many of you, you're sitting back, and this is, again, another problem with social media. You're looking at other people's lives and how quickly they did it. So if someone else, for example, is successful at 24 and you're 26, you feel like a failure. That's your problem. Okay? Everybody's life is different. You need to make a decision right now to stop comparing your life to anybody. I don't do that. I understand that everyone's purpose for this earth, being on this earth rather, is different. In my experience, right, you have eternity past, eternity future. Time is just a dash in between. My dash in between may not be the same as yours. No, I know who I am. I am an internal, talk to you today. I am an internal spirit having a temporary human experience. Digest that for a second. Yes, you are eternal. That means you were here before you got here. You say, "What do you mean by that?" I don't have time to break all that down. But you were here before you got here. And so this temporary experience, I'm not comparing myself to anybody. That's not, I mean, you do what you want to do. Like I said, this is how I'm going to live my life. And this is what I recommend for you, is that you experience life for yourself. Go through your journey day by day. When we talk about something like accumulating wealth transfer, a transfer happens after you've been through a process. A transfer happens after you have done what is necessary to grow and to develop and to utilize to the best of your ability, once again, your time, your talent, and your treasures. None of us know how much time we have on this earth. And we all have some talents, and we have to use those talents to the best of our ability. And the treasure we have, the resources, that is transferred to you in the right time. So I hope this video will be a blessing to you. I hope it will help you, give you some perspective, and going forward on your journey. This is your big brother, King Jabez. Thanks for listening. God bless. Peace.